Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And I share messages that come through to me between all of the things that happen on my journey as a twin flame, but also other people that come to me for healings and readings. And I have been saying recently that I was going to share a play by another twin flame who came to me, and I was very lucky enough for him to share his story with me through he has written a play about him and his connection. And I have been talking about that for a while, and anyway, it's now he has sent me the link, and I will put the information into the description box against this video. And it is really worthwhile going and downloading it and reading it, because when I read it, there were so many synchronicities that came through. And also it just is a massive reminder of how amazing these connections are and everything about them, you know, like the amazing things that happen, the amazing synchronicities, the way that you feel the energy and you're drawn to places, and it's inexplicable about what happens. But his play is beautiful. And in the details, that there's a link to his website you can download as a PDF, and if you enter the code as well, the DLCG, which is Divinelovecrystalgrid, which is my channel, also it will just click that it's from me, but I'll put the information into the description. So I said that I'm going to start reading a little, just the beginning of the excerpt, because it will just give you a taster of it, and I really would recommend you going in and reading it and downloading it, because it is, again, it just is an amazing it just, again, it's like a reminder of how amazing these connections are. And, you know, like I say, for me, there were so many syncs all the way through it for me and my journey with my twin, even though it's his story. But that's the beautiful thing about it. We're all so connected, and we all share like these incredible kind of like connections which are just out of this world. So this is how it starts, and it is talking about his story with his twin, and it's a play all about that, and basically about his own path. So someday you'll be old enough to start reading fairy tales again. That's C.S. Lewis, the quote. Love. The will to extend oneself for the purpose of nurturing one's own or another's spiritual growth. From the road less travelled. So this is on the 16th of September 2020, 19th Street, Chelsea, Manhattan. Madonna's Forbidden Love plays to an open play in a dark theatre. Just one kiss on my lips was all it took to seal the future. Just one look from your eyes was like a certain kind of torture. Once upon a time there was a boy, and there was a boy. Just one touch from your hands was all it took to make me falter. Forbidden love, are we supposed to be together? Anthony walks down the center aisle, dressed in yoga pants and hoodie, with both hood and a surgical mask on, as he gets towards the stage. He turns his head to look behind him, and then continues onto the stage. Once on the center stage, he pauses, as if thinking, then turns towards the audience and begins speaking to him. A large screen behind and above Anthony translates for the audience. The Dutch sprinkled in throughout the performance in a comic book kapow way that bursts onto the screen, with the emotion Anthony expresses when spoken. Excuse me, are you Dutch? Where do you come from? I feel that we have met many years ago, 20 years ago. You live in Amsterdam in December 2000. I live in Leiden in December 2000. Did you go out and experience the nightlife of Amsterdam during that time? To Walmer's Street, to the cock ring, into the dark room of the cock ring. I speak English now, okay? My brain is tired. Did you ever meet a boy in the dark room over the course of many nights who told you his name was Michael and he was a student in London? And that's the beginning. So, in the play, when you read it, like I read at the beginning, because it's the play, it has the inserts about, you know, the movement around the play, and you know, it's basically a screenplay. So it is that thing about the connection, right? Of when two eyes meet, when two people meet, and just all of the I'm just going to read this. I have dreamed of this moment for 17 years. Yes, it was incredibly special and magical. It is still magical. You've remained in my life in the most enchanting, unimaginable ways, through dreams and inspiration at the most poignant times in my life. I have searched for you, wanting you to know that you have provided the greatest source of wonderment in my life. I'm so sorry I kissed you and walked away all those years ago when we saw each other for the first time in the light after all of our nights in the dark. Oh, it's just, honestly, it's so good. So you should go and download it because it's brilliant. And I hope one day that we will all get to go and see it. Hopefully it will be the other thing is the song that is like a really poignant song for this in this play as well, is The Promise by Tracy Chapman. And I have used The Promise by Tracy Chapman a lot on this channel. So it also was just very, very synchronistic, and it's, you know, to read somebody's account of their experience is also just, it's, you know, it's an insight into just how special these connections are, and how just amazing they are, and how they do defy logic, and the love is like beyond the realms of what we think, right? I can't even describe it. But I am going to put a card around this play. So what I'm going to say is, what do we need to know? What is the energy around this play? Because I really feel that it would be amazing if we all get to go to read it, or no, get to see it. So the energy, look at that. It's the Ace of Trees, the abundance. How did I guess that that was going to be the card? I had a feeling. So a flood of plenty is flowing your way. You're about to experience many different manifestations of the energy that you have planted. The stable roots of this tree are endless. From this strong foundation, it can grow taller, wider, and constantly bear colourful fruit, and replenish its leaves as gifts of love to all. A steady stream of ideas and light fertilise the tree with words, stars, and hearts. This beautiful tree reminds us that when we stop and anchor our roots, no matter where we are, we feel at home. From this grounded place, it is easy to open your heart and mind to the nourishment your ideas and dreams need for full growth. The Ace of Trees pulses with new growth and fruitful opportunity. A surge of energy brings renewed interest into your career, your creations, and your finances. Something you have been yearning for is on the way. You can now enjoy the product of your hard work. You have been giving to others or to a project for so long that you have forgotten how to receive. So to receive, you must open your heart and mind, because you are worthy of this manifestation. Oh my goodness. So I know that you'll be watching this. And so that is so beautiful, right? That with this, I mean, I know that it's been in the incubator for a while, and now it's ready to come out. So I'm just going to reread that passage because it's just in front of me. So, I have dreamed of this moment for 17 years. Yes, it was incredibly special and magical. It is still magical. You've remained in my life in the most enchanting ways and in unimaginable ways. Through dreams and inspiration, at the most poignant times in my life, I have searched for you, wanting you to know that you have provided the greatest source of wonderment in my life. Oh! So, on that note, I'll leave it there, because if you're like me, you'll just want to read on and on and on and find out about their story and find out what happens and where they meet again and all of those wonderful things. So I will put the information into the description box. Please go ahead, go onto his website. You can download it. It will download as a PDF, and then you can read the play and find out what happens. And hopefully one day we will all get to go to the red carpet event and go and see it in person. So there you go. That's the message for today. And just to say, the Ace of Trees, how amazing is that for the energy to come with this release? Amazing. So there you go. That's the message for today. Go check it out. I'll put all the details into the link below. But I'll be back tomorrow with another video. But in the meantime, I hope you stay well, stay bright, and that's 11:11 on the clock. So perfect timing. Okay, take care. Bye.